Old school. I stand in front of the rusty gate. Dust is blowing in the air. My heart is pounding. I take a deep breath and slowly push the gate open. The creaking echoes. Entrance to the main hall. Light is coming from broken windows. Old benches, scattered papers. The wind makes a sound. I tried to control the sound of my footsteps. First classroom. A fountain pen lies on the desk. I pick it up. It flies around. A mouse scurries around the corner. I get scared. I open the cupboard. Inside I find a 1998 geography book. A child's name is written on the cover. As I shake the book, an old letter falls down. The creak of a distant door. I stop. I hold my breath. The sound stops. Maybe it was the wind. But then, I hear the sound of light footsteps. I slip into another room. I find an old diary. On the first page it says, "Mr. Zahur hears every sound. Be quiet." My heart beats faster. Suddenly, a glass falls nearby. Whine. My breath escapes. I blink. The sound of footsteps in the corridor outside becomes louder and louder. He's coming running. I quickly close the time capsule. I hide behind a large bookcase. The door opens loudly. He comes in. His breathing is heavy. He stands in the library. His head is slightly tilted. He is listening. My heart wants to beat. I cover my mouth with my hand. He moves to the table, waves his hand. He turns to me. He seems unable to see me, but he can hear me. I hold my breath. He pauses for a moment, then slowly walks out. I step outside. I look at the map again. The X marks a spot under a tree in the garden. I decide to go there. Maybe there's something special there. As I walk through the hall, an old clock falls. I try to catch it but fail. It hits the ground. Tin tin tin. There's a crunching sound from behind. He's back. I run. My breath is coming in short. He's behind me. The sound of his footsteps follows my every move. I turn toward the stairs. I reach the top floor. There's an old music room. There's a piano inside. Maybe there's a hiding place there. I close the door, but it doesn't have a lock. In the music room, an old violin hangs on the wall. It has a note on it, "Always sing, don't be afraid." But now singing will be dangerous. Footsteps come from the stairs. He's coming up. I hide behind the piano. The door opens. He stands, blind eyes on me. He slowly enters the room. He waves his hand in the air. My hand touches a metronome. It vibrates. Tick-tock-tock. He turns to me immediately. I get up and run to the window. He follows me. I jump out the window onto the roof. He stops, right in the doorway. On the roof, there are old pipes and bricks lying here. The garden is visible below. The X is clearly visible. I look for a way to get down. I see an old ladder. I take it down. It is weak, but it can walk. I start to get down. Suddenly, there is a knock on the door upstairs. He is on the roof. As I flip through the pages of the diary, an old class photo falls. Trying to pick it up, my hand hits an empty bottle. It rolls. I quickly catch it. Heavy footsteps are heard in the corridor outside. He is close. I lean against the wall. A shadow passes outside the door. He stops, listens. I quickly descend. He moves towards the ladder. I jump down. My foot twists. It hurts, but I keep walking. Towards the garden. I reach the garden. There are bushes growing here. According to the map, the place marked X should be under a large peepal tree. I start looking for it. I quickly descend. He moves towards the ladder. I jump down. My foot twists. It hurts, but I keep walking. Towards the garden. I reach the garden. There are bushes growing here. According to the map, the place marked X should be under a large peepal tree. I start looking for it. A branch breaks and falls from above. I look up. The teacher is standing on the roof, apparently facing me. He knows I'm here. There's still time to run. I put the box in the bag. I start running despite my sore feet. There's a noise in the trees behind me. He's come down to the ground and is chasing me. I run to the wall behind the school. There is a small passage. The gate is too far to get out. That is my only hope. I get close to the wall. In one place the bricks are loose. I remove them. A narrow passage becomes available. The sound of footsteps behind me is getting closer. He is almost here. I try to get out of the way. My shoulder gets caught. I panic. I hear his breathing behind me. He emerges from the bushes, only a few feet away. I struggle and free myself. I fall outside. On the street, there's a loud bang from inside. He's standing near the wall, but he doesn't come out. He seems to be confined to the school. I stand up. My breath is heavy. All the memories collected in the bag are safe. I look back. The deserted school stands silent. For a moment it seems that someone is standing in the window above. Perhaps it is the teacher. Then he disappears. The memories I have taken are now mine alone. I start walking down the street. My feet hurt, but my heart is light. In the bag is a pen, a book, a diary, a map, a time capsule, and a box. All of them tell the story of a bygone era. As I walk away, I take one last look at the school. The sun is setting, casting a golden light on it. It still looks beautiful, no matter how scary it is. I walk towards my house. It's getting dark. Where will I keep these memories? Maybe I'll build a museum. Or maybe I'll leave them behind. Someday. I wonder who Mr. Zahur was. Will he always be there? Will he find China? I walk towards my house. It's getting dark. Where will I keep these memories? Maybe I'll build a museum. Or maybe I'll leave them behind. Someday. I wonder who Mr. Zahur was. Will he always be there? Will he find China? Probably not. Some stories are always left unfinished. He moves on. I exhale. I put the diary and photos in my bag. Now it's time to head to the library. There's more hiding space there. I open the library door slowly. Inside is the dusty smell of books. Behind the shelves hangs an old map. It says, "Treasure," on it. I take down the map. It is old and worn. An X has been made on it in the garden behind the school. My interest grows. It looks like some old school game. On a shelf I see an old time capsule box. I open it. Inside are old film strips, colored pencils, and a letter. How did they get away with all this? I get home. I put all the things on the table. It's not just old stuff, it's an old world. I smile. Today ends. But the story will live on forever.